Jesus Christ. That is a spicy meatball of a build. I don't know when exactly it's gonna proc. The trick to this is that we're overloading our electricity, and then we're running away from it, so that way we hopefully don't, like, explode ourselves terribly. He just rocketed himself. What a dumb idiot. What an absolute buffoon. The problem with this is I never know exactly when it's going to explode. There we go. That worked pretty well. Growth Gate could save me a lot of HP, potentially. I don't know. I think it's fine without. To be interesting. Slap those there. Have a couple more, maybe. Oh, that's funny. The inductors are, like, flipping between positive and negative super rapidly. That's really interesting. But I think that'll prevent them from ever, overcharging. Yeah, Electric Surge is really crazy. Just learning how to make it function properly is tricky. Okay, so let's just try this on one side. Oh, that's not quite right. Yeah, so we're gonna do this. So hopefully with the one alternating, it'll... I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Oh my god, I'm dead. Holy shit. I'm alive. For now. Nope. Oh my god, I can't believe I died like that. Yeah, I should have ran. Let's do a little bit of this. That was unfortunate, but like, you know, it do be like that. It do be like that sometimes. Okay, we'll do a little bit of this. Couple of hearts down the middle. We could probably go with a few less of these. Just like that for now. There we go. I'm definitely still enjoying this game quite a lot. I remember after a certain point with Noita, it took thousands of hours to get sick of Noita.
That's quite
But it did happen eventually. And I imagine it'll happen with this game at some point too. But, you know, for the time being, I'm really enjoying it. Hoping to keep it that way as long as I can. Which means that I should also play some variety here and there, just to extend that distance. It's an important thing to do. Wowzers, that actually one-hit killed. We're getting some really juicy kills here with this setup. Be like Dunk sink 9,000 hours into a game, then let Factorio ruin your life. Is he like Giga locked in on Factorio? Like magicians say, always leave him wanting more. Exactly. Gaming hours, indeed. Gotta try and blow that one up. There we go. Dude, this thing... Oh my god, it's amazing! It's amazing. It's so good. We'll take some flex, I guess. Yeah, I'm planning out what to do with my Rain World video. I can't believe how effective this design is for the explosives. It's very good. I like it quite a lot. It's just like one doinking. Just need one more good explosion. There we go. There we go. Are those explosives connected to a feeler? No, I'm just using a manual ability trigger. Yeah, I've been maxing out that HP, that's for certain. HP good. I'm gonna take Rebirth because it's cracked. It's absurd. I'm not gonna cheese like I did yesterday, though. Maybe the explosive cell could have a shape effectiveness, such as charged frag, etc. That would get really crazy, Nixie. That'd be cool, though. I'd be into that. WTF did you do? You got 300 subs in a night? I made a YouTube video that asked people to subscribe. That's all I did, Aster. I just asked people to subscribe. That's it. People don't subscribe unless you ask, which is weird and annoying. It's fine. Thank you to everybody who subscribed. I don't really have a good way of approaching... How did he get so fast? Die! There we go. We got him. Why not do a 24-hour stream or something? That's an option, but I was thinking about, like, doing something more high effort. What's the point of lightweight? It regenerates really fast because it doesn't need that much energy, or it doesn't need that much HP. So it's really useful for if you're doing, like, a hyper regeneration build. Hi, Reese's, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I'd love it if we used our explosive teamwork to kill this thing. This thing is surprisingly resilient to explosives. Oh my gosh. That's spooky. I'm here for the gaming, followed by more gaming. Same, Loopy Luke. That's what I'm here for. I love gaming so much. It's my whole personality. I think I talk about that a little bit in today's YouTube video. Is this guy explosive resilient? Starting to seem like it. Oh my god. This is very dangerous and very silly. Oh man. Oh jeez. Oh, I'm dead. Oh my god. I want to live. Oh yeah, I could do a kazoo. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll finally release my kazoo single. That would be a good 10,000 subscriber special. That sounds like what I'll do. I'll probably release a music video. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad there's so many folks that are enjoying the content. Just watch your last video about this build. It's funny because this was like one of the first builds I ever did and had like good results with, so I'm like, go back to the well and try it out again today. It is one of my favorites. It's just so effective. Alias Army. I don't know if I want it to be the Army. I generally go by Alias Armada because that's a little bit more. I don't know. It probably doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference. At this rate, you'll get 10K by the end of the week. Don't worry, in my next YouTube video, I'll ask people to stop subscribing so fast, so that way we, like, make it interesting. It's like, everybody, you're subscribing too fast! It's not even gonna be close! That'll be funny. This has been a very spicy set of engagements. Got him. There is so much action going on right now, it's insane. I'm gonna die. We're living. That thing has poison on the end of it, that's interesting. Oh my god, did you see that? It, like, ricocheted him into death. That was cool. This is a lot. We're surviving. Kind of. Depending on your definition of surviving. Is it PvP? No, it's not PvP. Just PvE currently. Probably will never be PvP. If I had to guess. Might have some PvP mechanics, but I have my doubts. We'll see. There's so many of these guys. Trying to get them killed. They cost a lot to actually kill because of their explosive proofness. This one's almost dead. There we go. Got him. Oh my gosh. It's a little spooky. Balloon. That's what we thought about Noita too? Yeah, I guess like if we get mods, for sure. Got him. He's messing with me. I think this thing loses big time. Especially if it stacks up like that, yeah. Beautiful. Okay, let's do a cell custom combo. Sticky. Angry. That seems good. So I'm thinking do a build with mutagenic poison and minions or follower cells. They're really dangerous if I do that though. Loving the virus aesthetic. Yeah, it's a very natural setup, Samothy. Works pretty well. Drive is ultra realistic too. That's interesting. That is neat. I just realized you're not the bald person murderer from yesterday. That's alarming. There was somebody in here earlier who was named like bald person killer, and you're not them. So your life is in danger, bald person. Oh God. All right, let's do it. Yeah, so my thing does home on enemies pretty efficiently. Yeah, Ring of Leech in the safe zone on the dummies was the strat. Oh my God, that expert movement. Did you see that? That was crazy. That was wild. I should just be sending these out. Let's see how we do. So far, so good. Kind of ripping into dudes. Why are they insta-exploding? That's weird. It's because I was low on health, maybe? Okay. That guy should be doomed. Oh my gosh. This thing is so crazy effective. I think this is a better variant than the machine gun shooting variant. But I'm not entirely certain. It's a little hard to tell. It seems better, but also maybe I'm just a better pilot. Could easily be that. The regen is a little slow toward the end. Is awkward. I'm tempted to expand it a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, you can't have multiple phylacteries with rebirth. If you, like, die and then rebirth, you need to make a fresh one. Otherwise, your old ones aren't owned by you because you're like a clone, right? That's how that works. You have to be the original owner of the summon, essentially. And if you become the summon, then you're no longer the original owner. You're like brothers rather than, you know, like father and son type deal, if that makes sense. That's how you should think about it. There we go. Ow, I wasn't paying attention. I looked away for 1 second. My regen's still a little slow. What are the mushroom-looking things those enemies leave behind? They're explosives. They are explosives. Yeah, it's a very solid build. It's kicking some serious butt. Poison. Poison's cool. I want to use poison at some point. Let's get a whole crap ton of hearts. Something like that. And we'll get some hard cells going. Yeah, sticky does go nicely with the drone. Sneak it right in there. You haven't seen a good poison build yet? Since the Venom nerf, it's become... Actually, yeah, no, poison... Venom is fine. Poison is awful. It's quite... Like, it's only good defensively against Venom, and there's only, like, one Venom build in the whole game. So it's a little bit bad. That's my take, at least. There might be more to it than I'm giving it credit. That's possible. Yeah, they nerfed Venom heavily. So much extra biomass, maybe increase the payload. The reason why we're not increasing the payload is because we get faster regeneration by having a smaller payload. So basically, there's like an optimum size where you'll be able to regenerate really fast and spam a whole bunch rather than just shooting one big payload. We don't want to oversize our payload because then, you know, like you blow all your HP load at once and then you're basically just wasting your points. So, yeah, trying to find that healthy middle ground is really important. And that's what we're trying to do. That is the objective as of current. Oh my god, that was a crazy launch. There we go. You make that mistake a lot. I hear it's a common one there, JT. Try to build some... Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about blowing your load all at once. My bad. Yeah. If you make your dude too big, they use up too much. Okay. How you doing, Avian? I want to reword that. Oh, God. I can't believe how effective these things are. Love and life? Hell yes. That's what I like to hear. Got him! This build is, like, so simple, but so good. I'm, like, genuinely impressed. Okay. I don't think it needs Anchor, now that I think about it. But Anchor would be pretty friggin' sick. That's, the ramblings of a senile old man. I do not take anything he says as relevant, Horatio. My goal, now that Donald Trump is president, or, like, going to be president, is literally just to ignore the fucking news. I don't want to hear a goddamn fucking thing about that orange man. Because it's not worth my energy, and it's not worth my time. There's nothing I can do to change it. And it's a silly scenario. We live in a funny world, full of terrible things, and we just gotta deal. Yeah, it's not my problem. None of my concern. I'm just gonna enjoy life. Can you get the root cell outside of Sandbox? You cannot, Kangord. But yeah, that's my take on that. Like, really just not worth the energy to think about. Oh. Oh, I see. Oops. Whoopsies. Okay, let's try again. Why? Why are you blowing up early? And again. Again and again and again. Oh, this is why. That's the spot. Okay. That does not help me. Okay. We gotta, like, perfect this a little bit, I think. What we want it to do is give a nice big hug. And go from there. So we could do like this. And that will probably be more efficient. Guy's taking shots at me. There goes my plan of moving to Canada. That is always the plan, isn't it? Every 4 years. Do be like that. These missiles are great. They're very good. They're very solid. Got him. It's like a chunk of something that fell off on that one. Yeah, these things are really good. And they're just fast enough, too. They're not quite closing on enemies the way I want them to, though. I'd like to change that. Oh my gosh, he actually did it. He actually shoved him into the wall. Spooky says submerging cell. You can submerge surrounding cells in lava, taking greatly reduced damage. Some sort of lava-based cell would be cool. That would be kind of sick. I don't think I want any of these. Maybe conductive. Let's widen this up a little bit. Something like that. I want more HP. That way I can regenerate even faster. And I'm also going to take some light cells. Like this. And we can probably make ourselves move a little faster. Because of the way these are laid out, I can put this here instead. And then place these here for extra boost. That's pretty scary. That seems good. Wayfinder, how's it going? You finally beat the demo? Congrats! That's awesome. It's not easy. Alright. This thing kicks insane amounts of ass. Dude, this thing is awesome. This is a super fun build. Look at the way it... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Huh. I might replace this with like a leeching spike instead. See how it goes. Okay. Ooh, got one coming at us. The only problem is it's still like a little slow to generate. I want it to be faster to generate, so we're gonna have to change it a little bit more. Maybe I should move some hearts closer to the end of it. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Let me try moving some hearts over here. And this will be like our generation battery. Do something like this. So this will help it regenerate faster, I think. Maybe? That's significantly faster. Look at that. Chromehound, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. That regen is so much faster. That's awesome. Okay, that's really good. Hackman says, can you give a quick rundown of the cells you have in the tail? I'm not too good with the colors yet. Yeah, let me turn this on. So let's go over this build for anybody curious on how it works. So step 1, we've got this like big body. The light cells are essentially to guard my hearts, and like basically if I get exploded, obviously I could use heart cells, but they'd slow me down a lot. So I'm using light cells instead for defense because they regenerate super fast. And basically it's a nice chunky buffer for my hearts. If anything, it should probably look more like this. But these are just kind of closer by. And yeah, we've got a little bit of speed cells for speed. We've got slippery cells on the front for movement. We've got some hard cells in the core of the tail to prevent it from wiggling too much. We've got heart cells close to this, so that way it regenerates faster. Because depending on where your hearts are, your body will regenerate at different speeds. So I need these to be semi-close. That's important here. And then we've got the drone. So we're gonna go over the drone really quick. So we've got like a big connection point. The more connected we are, the faster we will regenerate. So if I were to, for example, do this, it'll regenerate even faster, and because we've got the money too, we might as well. And yeah, we should probably like reinforce this a little bit, just to make it a little bit better. Something like this is fine. There we go. And then we've got, so we've got the breakaway point. We've got a mix cell that is part sticky, part angry. I'm only using the angry, obviously. That's the only part that matters. And then we've got light cells, which are, once again, just to help improve regeneration. We don't have any heart cells on this design because we want it to die eventually. We've got some speed cells for improved speed. We've got, this is a little bit of redundancy, but we've got 2 of these, which is going to increase the speed of the jet cells that we've got here. And then we've got 2 seeker arms. Seekers do work on drones, in fact, and help a lot with their control, which is great. We've got this explosive center that is designed to basically wrap around the enemy and then explode the hell out of them. And then we've got some anchors in the arms, and the idea behind these is that if we don't kill them with explosions, we will push them into a wall and they will die. So yeah, that's the idea behind the drone, and that's the whole build design, for anybody wondering. So there you go. If you got any questions, ask away. But hopefully that's enough info. It does look, it looks pretty cool though. I'm happy with the way it's designed. I'll play this for 4 hours next. Aiden, didn't you already send me this one? This one's on my wish list. Is it, the demo's available? Lamau. Yeah, it's a pretty cool build. It is quite effective. Why can we go faster than light? The problem with being faster than light is then something you live in darkness or something. I don't remember how the quote goes. Okay. This thing is going to be so good. There we go. Now I just need to survive long enough to get the mass to make this build. Thankfully, the nice thing about this build is that we basically kept with this body plan the entire time. So if you're interested in making a build like this, then, you know, I'll probably make a YouTube video. Or we'll probably make a YouTube video out of this one. Because it is, it's been a really good run. And it's definitely worth doing. You sent it multiple times. One of these days I'll play a WOD, I promise. Okay. Yeah, this build's sick. And this is a very effective version of it. Got him. The amount of movement that we've got here is almost too much, amusingly enough. Push him into death! What's going on here? I'm curious. So he's getting life stolen from, I think? He's getting shoved. Yes! Yes! That's so cool. That's so good. That is so good, man. Yeah, so that's why I replaced the spike with lifesteal, so that way they could push enemies into walls instead with the anchor, because that's just a way cooler way to kill an enemy. Oh my god. That was impressive. Impressive that he got that kill. But yeah, obviously there's even better... I'm so floppy, I gotta fix this. This is maximum overflop. Gotta expand a little bit. There we go, that's a little better. You're waiting for the day that I evolve a human or Tauren, that would be really cool. I don't know how we do that. We need to give it, like, throwing weapons and stuff. Just a dude running around with a rocket launcher or something. This is such a cool-looking design! It's a little scary. Use muscle cells and attack with slaps. That would be funny. That was a little close. We're relatively safe from killing ourselves, but, you know, there's always a chance. I'm very pleased with how rapidly these grow. Oh my gosh. Wonderful. This is a pretty effective drone build. That dude is extremely dead. There we go. Yeah, Caden, I would have to agree. The walls do, in fact, look rather good. I'm getting eaten. It's rude. Okay. Just a slight snacking. Snacked upon. I've got so much health. But that doesn't mean that it's okay for me to start ramming into these walls. That's for certain. Alright. Just murder them. These ones are so interesting. I gotta, like, stare at them to figure it out. What the hell are these guys? I need to bring this one into, I want to do my own version of that build. I need to bring that one into the sandbox and see exactly how they work. Is there a heat-proof cell? No, but maybe in the future we'll have some stuff like that. We'll see. This guy's getting absolutely demolished. He's getting shoved into the wall. Bring it on. He didn't stand the slightest chance. Oh my gosh. It's just that easy, folks. Imagine struggling ever in this video game. It's crazy what you can do with such a simple build. GG, congrations. I hope you all enjoyed this run. And, yeah, feels good to finally get a good explosive run going. Yeah, this was an OP one. This was a very OP run.